What up, everybody? My name is David, and today I want to talk to you, actually, in some length about speed dueling. So, speed dueling is a format that I love. I have got every card that's been basically printed in the game at 3, like in playsets, outside of the OTS rarity bumps. So, like, I'm big on it. Okay, though there is no denying that the format is basically on the deader end. Now, I'm sure COVID did interrupt with that, so I'm not going to put that too much on the shoulders, but so there's not been a lot of product coming out. We had the Speed Duel box to show how good it can be, and I just want to talk to you guys about it. I want to show you everything I can do, like an exhaustive, comprehensive way to get you into this format if you don't know where to start. Okay, I'll show you some Discords to look into, some content creators that make speed duel content, so if you want to have your newsfeed and keep up with it, kind of talk to you about the meta of it, and just overall try to get you into it. Okay, so if you want to get into speed dueling, I will go over just like I'm talking a speed version of the rules, just so you can kind of get it. So speed dueling is a format where you start with 4,000 life points instead of 8,000. It's very much like Duel Links. You start with a 4-card hand going first. Both players do. Second player draws, of course. There's only 3 zones. And the extra deck consists of 6 slots. Your side deck consists of 6 slots. And there's a more limited card pool that focuses, right now, Speed Duels, unlike Duel Links, which is a simplified version of the TCG. And I want to explain this because a lot of people think this is just older Duel Links. That's not necessarily true. We have skills that don't exist in Duel Links. And speed dueling is actually more towards the anime audience. So far, we don't know but so far is totally been on like going through every arc in Duel Monsters, the first season so far. Got to Battle City is where we're currently at. We had the Battle City box, but I want to show you kind of the products you would need, where to go, your resources you can look at if you want to get into this. It's really not that hard to get into, and I hope more people get into it. So we're going to start. So like I said, you've got these. You can, just a simple way to play the game. I'm playing like a burn deck. So, just set a couple, the opponent goes. Alright, see what I'm saying? Like, you have your skills. My skill isn't active on here. I haven't set it up, but you have a skill that would normally be up here. And yeah, you just pick what you want to play. Now you have a bunch of characters. But we're going to get out of this. I can maybe go over a more comprehensive rule guide one day, but this is just showing you how it's played, why it's just a simpler version. So we'll get out of this. So let's start. First off, the products. Konami has some products here. Not too terribly many that if you want to get into, you could go back and get. Before kind of like the scalping hit and COVID hit, these cards were plentiful on the shelf. So we started with the initial Trials of the Kingdom, then moved to Scars of Battle. These are your core sets. Then moved to the Arena of Lost Souls. The structure decks is actually where it's most popular because, especially these, like they started getting like actual, pretty meta relevant game changing stuff. And then lastly, you had this Battle City box. We'll talk about it last. Okay. Let's just click on Trials of the Kingdom here. This was the first one. So if you're looking in order to go back, there's only a few core sets. You can go on TCG Player. Okay. You go to the latest sets. Okay. If you want to figure out where everything's at. They have a whole section just for speed dueling. You had the original starter decks here. Then Duelist of Tomorrow. Okay. So just look at all this stuff. We'll just pick one. Let's say, let's just pick Trials of the Kingdom. I'm just picking one at random. We'll go high to low. So the highest in this set, the most expensive card, is $17. Now this is Parasite Paranoid. This is a card that's it had its whole format. Now the meta's changed a little bit where it's not so broken, but it's still very, very good. So like you can see, affordable, like really cool cards, very nostalgic. So if you want to get into you need to go find one of the cards. So there's only a few core sets to get. All right, so we had all this. So we'll move from that. One thing I did want to say on the speed dueling the Battle City box. This is what I hope Konami continues to do. It did something really cool. It gave us promos that could be secrets, and secrets that like even the normal TCG players want. Like Cosmic Cyclone is a secret. Metaverse as a secret only comes in Speed Duel. So even outside of Speed Duelers, people were buying this set because they want this stuff. And guess what? It comes with 8 complete decks. So the people that have never played it, they say, I've got all these boxes here. I'm trying to roll for promos. Let me check it out. My friends are across here. Let's take some time. Speed Duel. Find that it's actually pretty fun. So I hope Konami continues to do this stuff. Like rarity bumps. Just that's what I was saying before. I was like, if you give some good cards in here. I remember wanting Heatwave really bad, and they put it in there as a comment. I was like, oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, stuff like this, really cool. It's a $30 box, double the MSRP right now. So hopefully, if they can continue with this kind of stuff, that would be awesome. So thank you, Konami, for that. So if you need to learn the rules, or you want to figure out some more information, Konami, on their Speed Duel event FAQ, they have all this information here for you. So if you want to go right to the source, this is it. It tells you everything you need what is speed dueling. It's a new way. It tells you everything that I told you, all this stuff. This is the main stuff. Very easy. If you play Duel Links, you probably already know the essence of this. Okay. There's a few events that they have. I remember we did have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day that was speed dueling. I think it was a structure deck event. That was a while back. But they've got this event called Trials of the Pharaoh. I don't know when they're going to bring it back or whatever they're doing for it. But you have a character sheet. You do challenges like within your duels, and you do other things. And like you try to be one of the first people to do all these challenges. They got really cool support. They had this cool shirt. So yeah, you want to look at the sheets here, the store locator. If you want to find a place that does OTS, go to your OTS. It looks like we're finally getting to they say light at the end of the tunnel of COVID, but we're there. We're getting so close, man. So when it's up, tell your OTS, hey, I'd like to get in. Can you order some product? Maybe start doing this. The money is there, guys. In speed dueling, if you want to get the tournament packs, you want to see some stuff that's crazy. Let's see. This is just off the cuff stuff, guys. Sorry. Let's look at some of their OTS stuff. So speed dueling has its own OTS. All of their ultra rares and stuff, it's just money, man. You're talking about, you want to have an incentive to get it outside of actually dueling. Oh man, the money is here, guys. If nothing else, the fiscal reason to play this game. It's a well that's very rarely tapped, and it's there, guys. Get your OTS to get certified, get in the speed duel packs. I'm talking, you're sitting on gold mines. Okay, I'm trying to get you into the format. I'm trying to tell you all the real life things. Could I be hopefully one day I could be a, what do they call it, organizer for this. Maybe, come on, Konami, contact me. But I would love to promote it. But I want to tell you the real world stuff first, so you can see how to actually get into it. Because right now I want to grow the base. Okay. So we've talked about they have events, the product. Next up, I want to show you guys some Yu-Gi tubers that do speed dueling. And these guys are people that's in the Discords I want to show you. And they're either players that have done really good, or they just talk about it a lot. They know the news and the rumors more than I do. The Card Game Philosopher, he's one I really like. Okay, as you can see, I'm subscribed. Really cool content. He's been talking about some more stuff, but he does speed duel stuff a lot. He's on it. So, and like I said, I haven't talked to these people, so this is just purely I'm just a fan. I like to watch them. Okay, so because I haven't talked to these people. So shout out, go show these people some love. Rook's Table, really cool podcast. He just had NBT, had a pretty lengthy conversation. It was pretty candid too. I would suggest checking out this podcast. because like they get into the nitty gritty of speed dueling, the format, what's its strengths, what's its weaknesses, stuff like that. And he's always doing cool stuff. Pretty funny guy too. So yeah. Next up, Avault. Avault's really cool. He's got like really high quality. He's more like on Ruggles side. Like he's really cool content. The way he puts his stuff together, I really like it. So really cool stuff. I was here like when he had under 1,000. So like it's cool to see him grow. He definitely deserves it. So next up, what was I gonna go to? We're gonna go to the Discords. All right. So in YGO Pulse Discord, there's always a link in the description that he has. Oh, I'm going to link these other creators, by the way, and their Discords. We have speed dueling. We're always chilling about it. You know, we're trying to get people. I actually got the mat. I bought this mat, guys. Like, hang on. I'm going to edit out me leaving, but, like, I got this mat. It looks so clean. So, I got this mat, okay? And unlike the other ones that are smaller, this one, like, is a full-sized mat. It's so cool, clean looking. Like, I like the white. You know, it's from the Speed Duel box art, but it's really cool. But that mat was not cheap, okay? You can only get it through winning stuff currently. I don't know if they're going to have winning mats. Kami, if I was you, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it win a mat. Unless, you know, it's in tournament stuff. But, like, this stuff's really cool. When I say win a mat, I mean, like, sometimes they send OTS stores mats and stuff too. Maybe if they want, it depends on, but like having something like this that keeps some value, it's really nice. So next up, this is the main, I'm gonna say this is probably the main hub. If you want to get into speed dueling and you want a place to go to see the meta, you want to see all kinds of decks. Like they literally have like every kind of relevant deck like you could think of. Okay. They have all of them. Speed Duel has a ton of ways to play, guys. You got Toons, you got Spellcasters, Skull Servants, Red Eyes. You've got Marvello, you've got Magnet Warriors, Hand Control, Gravekeepers, everything. Like, let's just pick one. Let's pick... What's one I like? The Xyz Unions. Okay, this is basically one of the most meta of meta decks. You can see all these... You can see all these things. They've got... tons of people here. Stay active. They're always talking about like builds. As you see, like Xyz Unions is basically one of the most meta decks. I will go through. Let's talk about meta now, okay? Because now I've showed you that there's a Speed Duel League Discord, okay? They've got tournaments here. They've got Rumor Mill. This talks about like they keep, I think like substantiated, like they. Like every rumor you take with a grain of salt, obviously, right? But like this is stuff that's really cool. It looks like it'll be France only. For like, see, that's cool. Next Speed Duel products coming. The next set will have a Ghost Rare printing. If that's true, I didn't even see that till now. But like, Kami, you give us a Ghost Rare in the Speed Duels, we're good, man. Okay. So you talk about getting people to actually buy things, because I remember. Before COVID, like Speed Duel would sit on the shelf. It would just sit there. It would just sit. I'm sure you would go and see it, right? You'd see just all the core sets gone, but Speed Duel is just bountiful. Okay, that's more things they can do to get that. You know, more people get that. That'd be really cool. I hope they start taking more than just side events at YCS. It's like, Konami, give us a YCS level event. Not it doesn't have to be a full YCS, but like little regionals here or there or something, or just remote. Maybe do like one of these invitationals that you've been doing for remote duels. It's like top 16 people. Stream one of those for speed dueling. Like that'd be really cool. Just so people know there's actually events. People would love. I think that's the main thing is they realize like, oh, speed dueling is kind of like just a side event at the YCS. Really cool prizes. I'm not gonna lie, but it'd be nice to have some more recognition. Like feel good for doing good in the format. But Speed Duel League, okay, guys, like coming here, that's what I do. Next up, I'm going to talk about some of the current meta. So what happened was when the game first started, you played just whatever the best cards were, okay? Like when Yu-Gi-Oh first started. As the starter decks came out and as new core sets came out, the meta shifted to basically Moth being the best deck for a long period of time, okay? Like a long period of time. Then it moved towards Burn, which I love to Burn. and it kind of evened out between those two. Now it has, I would say, there's like four. There's it's not fair. Like, understand that, like, I'm not claiming there's only these decks. There's other decks that, if you're good at the game, obviously you can make a ton of decks work, or decks that don't really fit into a theme. It's like a strategy you made. But I would say, like, Burn, Gravekeeper Burn, just stuff like that. That's definitely meta. The Magnet Warrior decks have been doing really good. They are, they've been doing, I think at the Extravaganza, there's a first place deck list. So you've got the Magnet Warriors, Burn, the Xyz Unions, or I call them, sorry, XYZ Unions, the actual old Kaiba cards. They are really bonkers too, because they cheat out the extra deck through the skill, and those cards have pop effects and stuff, and like, they're really cool, really good cards. So, and then Warrior and Warrior Moth, those cards are really awesome too. So like, those decks, just those between like Swarm or Burn or Control. So yeah, I would check out those ones. But other than that, there's like all kinds. Like, I love Relinquished decks. Those are really cool too. Like, this is a really cool one, Shadow Reborn with Relinquished, and you've got Back Row, you've got Book of Moon stuff. You've got the Mind Control, which is really good because you see what they search, and then, you know, bam, you hit their cool card. Also in Speed Duels, guys, I want to tell you about the Forbidden Limited list. There isn't one. So when you see 3 Book of Moon, 3 Foolish Burial, 3 Metaverse, yeah, no ban list so far. It's really cool to see these old nostalgic cards from the TCG be at full power in this format. So yeah, you like playing some of the old cards? This might be the format for you. Other than that, guys, I'm going to wind it down here. The video's getting kind of lengthy. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Like, tell you all the resources you have if you want to get into it. Join our Discord and just talk to me. Talk to some of the friends. They can link you to us. Or join the Speed Duel. Just start chatting, guys. There is a community out there. Right now, it is a bit more on the Discord, on the online, more of the underground scene. But it is actually very vibrant once you get into it. So hopefully, guys, we'll check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a little bit longer, but I just wanted to talk to you about it because I love this format. And I hope you guys are doing well. And please click the subscribe button if you like this, if you want more Speed Duel content, if you want more of just me talking to you guys, trying to give you all the resources I can give you that I know about. Let me know in the comments too. Like, hit the notification bell. On Twitch, we're always we've been trying to stream a lot more over there. Thank you guys that have been following us on Twitch. Every time we stream, we get followers. It's awesome, guys. So thank you so much. All right, guys. Bye. Yeah.